In March of this year, we visited Wrocław, which is in the southwest of Poland. And yeah, I've definitely mispronounced that a few times. It's a university city with 1,000 years of history, and the local currency is Polish zloty. We were inspired to visit after checking out Poznan last year, and the video for that trip is on our channel too. Like Poznan, Wrocław is a really walkable city with a picturesque market square and an impressive cathedral island. In this video, we'll have a look at some of the best things to see and do during your stay here, and we'll definitely be trying some pierogies too. So the best place to start is the market square itself and the impressive Gothic town hall in the centre. The next few spots are all going to be around here within a few minutes walk, so let's check it out. We decided to eat in the market square for lunch, so we expected the prices to be a bit higher. But we found this place which we thought was quite reasonable considering the location, and we both got the venison burgers. Other traditional dishes were available too, like goulash, dumplings and white sausage. And if you appreciate cabbage, you'll love Poland. After spending some time in the city, you might have noticed some small dwarven figurines hanging around. To find out more, head to the information centre in the market square. The Wrocław dwarves started appearing after 2005, and there's now over 800 around the city. It's popular with tourists who try and hunt them down, and I'm not one to turn down a challenge. the accommodation we decided to book at the Art Hotel because it's only about a 5-minute walk from the market square, and we even had a dwarven welcoming committee. We stayed in March and it was about 346 zloty per night, which is about £70. The room was nice and clean, not an amazing view from the window, but it was a great base for exploring the city. We didn't bother booking breakfast because food and drink is relatively cheap here compared to the UK, but if you do book your room with breakfast, there's a little side dining room that you'll spot as you come back down to reception. Our next stop is Wrocław Cathedral, which sits on Cathedral Island. It's about a 20-minute walk from our hotel. Like the one in Poznan, the Cathedral Island is the oldest part of the city and it dates back to the 10th century. There's also something pretty unique and cool about the Cathedral Island here in Wrocław. Since 1846 the area has been lit up with gas lamps, and it still is to this day. Amazingly, a lamplighter is still employed to go around Cathedral Island and light the lamps. It's something I've never seen before. So we're going to wait until sundown and catch a glimpse of Wrocław's very own caped hero. So I mentioned earlier that we had somewhere else planned to get a view over the city, and this is the place, the Cathedral of St Mary Magdalene. It's unique for the lookout bridge, which spans across its 2 towers, and you can get an impressive look over the old town. It also comes with its own ghost story, which convinced us to check it out. After it was built in 1481, stories began spreading amongst the people of strange noises coming from above, spooky moans and the rustle of brooms. This evolved into a way for mothers to scare their daughters who were reluctant to marry. Carefree maidens who died without marrying would be subjected to eternity cleaning the bridge between the 2 towers, giving its name the Penitents Bridge. Bit harsh in my opinion, but the views were great. Our next spot is about a 12-minute walk from the cathedral. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's the Racławice Panorama. It's a large panoramic painting which depicts the famous battle of the same name. Visiting these types of panoramas were very popular in the 19th century, and there's very few places that you can actually still see them today. So if you're in Wrocław, definitely put this on your list. The battle depicted, fought in 1794, is an important one to the Polish people, and it took place during an uprising against Russia. It's become famous for one of its peasant brigades, inspired by their general, to capture artillery that was placed on a hill, turning the tide of the battle. The good thing is if you buy the ticket for this, you also get entrance into the National Museum, the Ethnographic Museum, and the Four Domes Pavilion. We booked our ticket online as well to avoid the queue, as you do need to pick a time slot. So the National Museum is only a couple of minutes away, but as you exit the panorama, if you just go across the road and towards the river, you can get some nice views over Cathedral Island, and then from there it's about 3 minutes to the museum. The National Museum wasn't originally on our list, but because we got free entrance with the panorama ticket, we thought we'd check it out. It's an art museum in a grand 19th century building, and has a lot of different exhibits, from painting, sculpture and crafts. It's the interior of the building though that I think is the main draw. It's absolutely amazing inside, and it has a cafe, so it's a good place to grab some lunch. So let's check it out. So we're heading back along the river now towards the old town and the University of Wrocław. The university was founded in 1702 and has produced 9 Nobel Prize winners in the 20th century. Some of the interiors in the Baroque style are absolutely stunning too, and remind me of walking through the Palace of Versailles. There's no need to pre-book, you can just head in and you can pay for what you want to see. We just bought the ticket for all 4 areas though. And there's also an observatory at the top where you can get some nice views across the city as well. We've booked somewhere pretty special for our last meal in Wrocław. It's supposedly the oldest restaurant in Europe. It's existed since 1273 and it's just on the left hand side of the town hall. We wanted to try some traditional Polish food and also, more importantly, vodka. Apologies in advance, but the restaurant name is Piwnica, Swidnicka, and we did pre-book, so I'd recommend doing that if you want to eat here. So let's see if it was worth it. I should have made a note of the type of vodka that I had, but I completely forgot. But it was actually really nice. You could drink it straight without any bad aftertaste. For the starter, I got the black pudding pierogi with a roasted onion and sour cream, and I can honestly say it was the best pierogi I've ever had. It was so rich and delicious. John got the traditional soup which comes in a bread bowl, and he said that was really tasty too. For the mains, John got the pork loin on the bone with potato gratin, and I got the wild boar stew, and both were really tasty. Obviously it's a bit more expensive here than the average restaurant in Wrocław, but I think it's worth it, considering the location and the history. I definitely recommend. And that's our look at 2 days in Wrocław. We've really enjoyed our time here, the same with Poznan too. We really like visiting Poland. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop it a like, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and what Polish city you recommend us to visit next.